NTSA. Okay. How many have not been collected the license?
Nobody is then
they don't respond.
Like one of the little central
This guy, you spend time, you spend resources.
Let me see.
Really, you have a and yourself.
This is the license.
Okay. Yes. Carry. Get a lot of inquiry. Average of inquiry. Carry.
My name is Akala.
Development opportunities. Access to government opportunities.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Leo working for National Police Service under the PCHS. Yes. Here we normally
Certificate of good conduct.
Yes.
What is the turnaround time? If I come for this today,
Yes.
how long will it take me to get this?
A month.
A month.
Yes. Right now it's taking.
That's what we are trying to engineer.
Right now there is a month long, so that's what it's taking long. Yeah, but recently it was taking like 2 months.
Because by the time somebody is coming for it, it means that they have that they need this. Yeah, nobody would come to take it and keep it in the house. Yeah, yeah. Okay, fine. We'll talk to the DCI.
I'm Mariam Salim Mumbo from National Police Service, DCI Kism.
Okay. Sometimes you wear uniform.
Yes.
Okay.
But
Supposed to have a
uniform for
Huduma, not for police. Your name is? You've been out been able to deal with the backlog.
So this is this.
Help also. I don't know if you get inquiries from civil service for the revolving fund.
yes.
You know, we have that revolving fund also. Okay. Civil service. National Construction Authority. That about one average of 10. And your power? This must be a very consistent desk.
Introduce yourself. John?
They are registered. They come here.
There's a desk.
There's a desk for sure. Oh, okay. You must be having some other trouble.
Yeah, I think I've been here.
4,000. Yes, I'm Muslim. Islam. Okay, asanteni. But we are doing a system that might make changes. Sio sharp.
We are waiting.
How are you? How many have you registered?
Yes. We're also doing it.
That's why we need to take
Introduce yourself. This is Tilsha. Yes.
same subject. And as I said,
The national anthem and prayer.
Mungu nguvu yetu,
Let us believe and pray. Our Heavenly Father, we come before thy presence this early morning. We want to honor your name, we want to glorify my Father. We appreciate our visitors who have just arrived. Thank you for giving them journey mercies, oh God. As we are going to start the event, I ask you that to may dedicate it before your ample hands. As we finish it, Father, we shall not forget to honor your holy name. In the name of Jesus Christ, I pray and believe. Amen.
Our PSR, CEO Huduma Kenya Program, CEO Kism, DCC at the River, Chairman Kism, and all protocol observed. My name is Ndisia Susan. I'm the Center Manager Huduma Machakos. I take this opportunity to welcome you here at Machakos Huduma Center. At this juncture, I'm going to invite the DCC to make his remarks. Karibu sana sir.
the PS, State Department for Public Service and Human Capital Development, the Kism members who are here, the CEO of Huduma Center, members of Huduma Center Machakos, good morning. I think I'm not going to take much of the time because of the time limit the PS has, but with a few remarks, I wish to welcome everybody to Machakos Huduma Center. The Kism group who are coming to launch their desk here, you have been missing in action, and today we are putting it to action. I think it is a very, very good move that you are going to make yourself be felt, or the people, your members will have easier time to register. You will also have easier time to monitor your people on the ground. And us as the national government, we are going to spread your gospel to the people through our structures on the ground so that people know your roles. And we wish that you could also supply us with brochures which are going to help us to make people know you, to make people know the services you are offering. With those few remarks, I say thank you and welcome to Machakos County. Thank you, sir.
It's now my humble duty to invite our CEO Huduma Kenya Program. Karibu sana sir.
Our chief guest, the Principal Secretary, Minister of Public Service and Human Capital Development, representative of the Chair, Kism, the CEO, the council members present, staff from Kism and Huduma, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to you. Today is a great day where we get to launch our last born of services in our Huduma centers. And Bwana PS, we want to appreciate the people behind this occasion today. We are so much delighted today for this momentous occasion that we get to partner with the Kenya Institute of Supplies Management as they come on board our Huduma Kenya platforms. Huduma Kenya, as we are aware, was established back in 2013 with the purpose of transforming public service delivery so that we could ensure efficient, effective, accessible, dignified, but most important, citizen-centric service delivery. And this was through the model of one-stop shop. As you can see, there are several services in one shop. And since 2013, Chief Guest, Huduma Kenya has been able to operationalize different platforms, being 4 of them in number. And today we talk of the 58 Huduma centers across the country. We also have our innovative Huduma Kenya Contact and Telecounseling Center, where through the prefix 191, the whole of Kenya can get to be supported on any government inquiry that they may want. This is a courtesy of your support, our peers. Our innovative Huduma Mashinani outreach is our third platform, where we've been able to reach Kenyans in the remotest areas where the Huduma Center follows the people, because we realize some people may not be able to have the resources to come to the center. We also have our 4th platform, which is the Huduma Online and the Huduma Mobile platforms. This is through our website, where you can access all our service MDAs, charters in that. So you want to know the service you get, log into our website, you'll be able to say that. So these are the 4 platforms that we are saying Kism will be able to take advantage as they come on board. Your clarion call has been excellent service delivery, and our chief guest, we want to say that this has continued to be the also commitment of every person in Huduma Kenya, and excellent customer service experience is what has established Huduma Kenya as the trusted face of government today. It has been able to win the hearts of all Kenyans and even recognized locally and even internationally. It has been said that customers may forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. This is one Mayo Angelo who quipped that, and I always say that service to man is service to God, because even the Bible says that you cannot say that you are pleasing God if you cannot make your neighbor happy. So this is our motivation in Huduma, that we endeavor to ensure that all our customers will leave our platforms with a smile. Today we are here to witness the signing of a service level agreement with Kism, and also officially launch their desk in Huduma centers. And this is in response to the spirit of devolving services to reach Kenyans across the country. And today, Kenya Institute of Supplies and Management has decided to take advantage of our platforms and our infrastructure to deploy these services in 10 select Huduma centers, hoping that they will be able to even to decentralize into more centers as time goes. And today we'll be launching these centers in GPO, Nairobi, in Mombasa, in Nakuru, in Bomet, in Wajir, in Kakamega, in Nyeri, in Eldoret, Kisumu, and of course, Machakos, where we are hosting this event today. That means that Kism now can boast to be in 14 regions. Yeah, so this is the spirit that we want to encourage the other institutes to be able to come on board. Bwana PS, the very, very important thing to note is that Kism is coming on to utilize our innovative model of Huduma universal agent, which you have continuously encouraged to that MDAs should take advantage of that. So the universal agent service delivery model basically leverages Huduma Kenya's platforms and services and infrastructure and personnel. And this model basically is the use of the staff of Huduma to offer services on behalf of MDAs. As we speak, our universal agents have been adequately trained on the services of Kism, and they are ready to offer services on behalf of Kism. And this is very important as we roll out our centers, because it serves to reduce the cost by the MDAs of hiring staff, the cost of renting space, because we already have space for them here. Department and agencies will eliminate even the need to have to roll out office across the country. It also enables Huduma Kenya to optimize our space, because as we move on Bwana PS, we are gonna even invite more other institutions to come. And this is a clarion call to all the other professional institutes to come on board Huduma platform. We can have our universal agents offer services for Kism, the same can offer services for ECPAC, the same can offer services for Engineers Board, because as we expand to the regions, even the number of customers per desk will reduce. So the only way to utilize services per one officer is to ensure that several agencies are served by one officer. And that is where we are moving as we establish a center in every sub-county or in every constituency as per the policy that you've guided, the strategy you've guided that we expand to the regional, to the lower levels of constituencies. This partnership will see the deployment of a minimum of 4 services, but I'm looking at them as many because there's membership application, renewals, upgrades, license of application, member inquiry, and so many that the CEO will be able to indicate the number of services that will be offered here. But that one will add to the number of services offered in our Huduma Center to 136 in our platforms. So we are encouraging more MDAs to onboard their services in our Huduma centers, because that is the only way to make services reach mwananchi. Our chief guest, you also realize that we've been partnering with NGCDF to construct more Huduma centers that will even offer opportunities for Kism even to decentralize further. Last year, we managed to roll out new Huduma centers. Actually, beginning of this financial year, we were able to roll out Huduma centers, where we opened a new Huduma center in Katwana, Mara, Marimanti, Gatundu North, Kamwangi, and recently our last baby is the Ojola in Kisumu West, which we opened hardly a month ago. We are also looking forward to operationalize new Huduma centers. We've already requested for funds in our supplementary because the centers are ready. We just have to operationalize them. And if we get these funds, we will be operationalizing Mwea Huduma Center, Sotik, Tiati, Turkana West, and Mogosho. All these are centers that we look forward to operationalize over and above others that are either under constructions or we are in the plan of constructing, including the new ones that will be breaking ground next week. This include the 5 Huduma centers, Yata, Ganze, Kaloleni, Malindi, Ekolomani, and Maua. These are platforms that once they are ready, Kism can come on board. Huduma Kenya, in collaboration with the ministry departments, agencies, has also started a very, very important process, which you are the one who actually rolled out and told us to do. This is the business process reengineering. When we were working, trying to see the desk, one of the services was said to be offered within a month. And we are saying a month is too long. And this is the reason why you told us to embark on the process of business reengineering so that we can re-engineer the processes and reduce the turnaround time. And one of the departments that we've already held a meeting and state the committee is the DCI. That has been a common complaint by many customers, saying that it takes so long to get the certificate of good conduct. We've also made committees with NRB. We've made already engineering committees with CRS and many other departments that have already come, and we started the committees and the process is on. We expect by the end of this financial year, reports will be rendered, which will be implemented to ensure that we reduce the turnaround time for service delivery so that Kenyans can quickly and get their services without having to wait longer than it is now. I'm so grateful once more and wish to commend Kism for having elected to come on board Huduma platforms so that they can make their customers happy. In Huduma Center, we serve every customer with a smile. We want to promise you that as your customers come to Huduma Centers, we can assure you, if you will not also copy what we are doing in Huduma Center, they'll stop coming to your offices. Because that is what has happened. That is what has happened with other MDAs. Where they stop going to the back office, they better come and wait here to get served here because we serve with a smile. And this has been courtesy of the support of our PS, who has even encouraged us to do what we call the Customer Service Excellence Curriculum. This is a curriculum that we said it is time, whatever experience customers find in Huduma Kenya, they must find them in the other government offices. So we have a curriculum in cooperation with the Kenya School of Government, and these courses now have been rolled out. It is available at where you can even come and. So thank you so much, Bwana PS, for ensuring that we are able to trust, to ensure that we duplicate and we replicate this service excellence in other government agencies and departments. Mpigieni makofi Bwana PS. Kwa hayo machache, nataka nichukue nafasi hii pia nimwalike afisa mkuu wa Kism to come and give his opening remarks. Thereafter, he will welcome the chair, the representative of the chair of the council, so that he can make remarks. Badala ya hapo, we will be going to sign our service level agreement before the PS officially launches the desk for KSM. Makofi kwa CEO wetu.
Please let us appreciate the CEO one more time. So the PS Public Service and Human Capital Development, Amos Gatesha, CBS, Kism Council members represented here by the chair of our Corporate Affairs Committee, Mr. Moses Omondi, who is also representing the chairperson of Kism, Mr. John Karani, our chairperson of the Risk and Audit Committee, Jeremiah Ntusi, we recognize your presence, our chairperson of the Disciplinary Committee, Kism Council, Mr. Fidel Muema, we recognize your presence, the CEO Huduma, the County Commissioner, Huduma staff, and Kism staff, our members from the Lower Eastern Regional Chapter, our members also from other areas who are attending this event, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, good morning. Should I also say God is good and all the time? So I want to begin by saying that today marks a pivotal moment in Kism's journey as we officially operationalize our Lower Eastern Regional Chapter through the launch of our services within Huduma centers in the advancement of our regional reach across the country. This launch is not merely an expansion of our service delivery points, but it is a culmination of dedicated efforts and a deep understanding of the needs, PS, of our over 25,000 members and the wider supply chain profession. This launch is anchored on the Kism Regional Chapter's policy, which was approved by the Kism Council in 2024 and has been emulated as a matter of best practice in service delivery for the benefit of Kism members and the people of Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen, we started this conversation with my colleague, the CEO of Huduma Kenya, less than a month ago, and today we are happy to be here to make this a reality. Indeed, it is testament of our commitment to service delivery, and we sincerely thank both our teams who have worked very hard and in a short time, in a coordinated manner, culminating to the success of this day. This launch is a direct response to the evolving need of our members and stakeholders who require seamless access to our services, regardless of where they are situated. The journey to launching our regional chapters and leveraging on Huduma Center platforms did not just start overnight. It is rooted on a very meticulous work of the Kism Council, whose resolution laid the foundation for the strategic direction we are advancing today. The Institute's unwavering focus on streamlining registration processes, enhancing service delivery, and ensuring compliance with the professional standards has been instrumental in shaping our approach. I therefore thank the Kism Council for the strategic direction and the leadership for this milestone. I also thank most sincerely the government of Kenya for the continued support. PS Mr. Gatesha, we thank you for honoring our invitation and for the continued support to professional bodies. What we require as professional bodies is an enabling environment, strengthened institutional capacity, and legislative empowerment to deliver on our respective mandates for the progress of this country. And we appreciate, PS, your support and convey our gratitude to the extended government family for the continued support. To this end, I wish to encourage members of Kism who are present here to continue supporting their profession by ensuring that they remain in good standing, they contribute to the socio-economic progress of Kenya, and they adhere to the ethical requirements in line with the code of conduct that guides their conduct as is expected. Operationalizing the regional chapters and leveraging on Huduma Center's platform in the delivery of our services reflects our understanding that accessibility is not just a convenience, it is a necessity for professional growth and development. Furthermore, this initiative aligns perfectly with our broader vision of promoting excellence in supply chain management by making our services more accessible We are enabling more professionals to access the resources and support their need to excel in their service. The launch today, therefore, is a significant milestone, but it is also a stepping stone towards further improvements and innovations. We remain committed to continuously enhancing our services and ensuring that Kism remains at the forefront of professional development in the supply chain sector. As I conclude, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to state that the Kism management will work closely with Huduma Kenya Secretariat for the sustainable operations and delivery of the services within the centers. We will abide as much as possible with the governing guidelines, and we will facilitate our officers to discharge their duties while at the centers with utmost professionalism and integrity. We are grateful this week. We have trained the universal staff of Huduma centers on our products and services. This will not only bolster our numbers in service delivery, but will also enhance the work that we do as we make progress for the socio-economic development of the Republic of Kenya. Finally, I urge all our stakeholders to embrace this new chapter and frontier for service delivery with enthusiasm and determination, working together to build an impactful and more vibrant supply chain management profession in Kenya. And I want to also clarify that once we sign the SLA that the CEO alluded to, we will be very, very clear on where our services will be offered. We thank you very much, Bwana CEO, for responding a bit fast to our request. We are aware there is emerging need from other stakeholders within government and outside government to leverage on the Huduma Center platform. And PS, we thank you and the government for giving Kism a priority. It should be very, very clear that what Kism is launching today is its regional chapters while riding on the Huduma Center platform. This is very, very critical, as the representative of the chairperson of Kism Council will be able to explain shortly. Leveraging on universal agents is very key for us, noting the human capital challenges that we have on our PS, but we also trust that as we adopt a scalability approach, starting from Machakos, going to the other regions that will be approved by the Kism Council, while noting that you have presence in over 50 service centers across the country, while on our side we have 9 regional chapters. The Kism Council will make a determination on where our services will be offered and how we can be able to work together for the benefit of the profession of supply chain management in the country. With those remarks made, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for listening to us. We encourage you to partner with Kism. We encourage you to access our services in the manner that will be presented to you, and we trust and believe that it is in the interest of our socio-economic development as a country, and it is the right thing to do. With those remarks made, it is now my humble duty and privilege to invite the representative of Kism chairperson to deliver his message of goodwill on the occasion of the launch of this important frontier of service delivery. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.
All of us present. First of all, to just thank the PS for accepting to come and grace our occasion, and the CEO for Huduma Center for providing a space for us to be hosted here. I'm here to represent the chairman, and I'll read his remarks. But before that, I'll just make some quick observations that I note. There's something that the PS indicated when we were in the holding room, and I think it helps me to appreciate the model very much. When you look outside, there is no gate, there is no fence, and there's an element of trust by the public in terms of accessing this facility. And I think sometimes we create barriers that hinder service provision just by escalating layers of security and fence and all that. So this model, I think, then is working because a member of the public will just walk in and get the services and leave without getting questioned. So it clearly brings services to the Mwananchi, and I think we need to applaud that model. Thank you. The second thing is just to appreciate our members who are here. Of course, this is a strategic initiative by the council. My colleagues, Councilmember Jeremiah and Councilmember Fidel, who are here, but importantly also our representatives from the regional chapter. We have the chairman of this region, Joseph Kiko. We have Patricia Kioko, who's here as well. Joseph is there. Patricia, thank you. We have, they could stand up actually to appreciate them. Thank you, Joseph. Patricia is the vice chair, and then we have Mercy Omondi is the secretary for the region. We have Nora as well. Where is Nora? Nora is there. Thank you, Nora. Is our member for registration and training services. And then we have Dan Kitua. Kitua, are you present? Yes, Dan is there. He's our youth member. So you can see in terms of our governance structure, we are trying to ensure that all our members participate. Like we indicated and the CEO has indicated, we have 25,000 members, 10,000 members are active, and these services here today will enable us to reach out to the other members who are inactive. Then lastly, to appreciate the support that the PS has given us personally. We've had a long walk with him, I think over 5 years back. When we first visited his office, he told us, you are a regulator, but please don't use a stick, sensitize the members. So we did that, Bona PS, and the membership has increased. I think at that time we had 2,000 active members, now we have 10,000 active members, so there's been significant growth. In that, the PS was also very supportive when we launched our disciplinary code of ethics. The chair of the disciplinary committee is here. In KICC almost 3-4 years back. Again, he agreed to attend our event, and then most importantly, he supported us with the development of the elections regulation. In Mombasa, we were with him before Parliament and really supported us, and that's how our regulation came through. So thank you, PS, for supporting us. So with those remarks, I'll go straight ahead to read the chairman's remarks. He couldn't be with us, but I will communicate what he wanted conveyed this morning. Remarks by the chairman, Mr. John Karani, MBS, at the launch of Kism services in Machakos, Huduma Center, on Friday, 7th March 2025, Machakos County. And he brings his greetings to the Principal Secretary, Public Service and Human Capital Development, Bwana Amos Gadesha, CBS, NDC, Kenya. Greetings to the Kism Council members present, the CEO Huduma Kenya, CEO Kism, County Commissioner Representative, distinguished guests, esteemed members of Kism and Huduma Kenya Secretariat, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is with profound sense of accomplishment that we stand before you today to witness the launch of Kism Lower Eastern Regional Chapter here in Machakos. From the onset, we wish to convey our gratitude to Huduma Kenya for accepting to host Kism services within its esteemed centers, starting from here in Machakos. This occasion marks a significant milestone in our ongoing commitment in enhancing accessibility and efficiency in the delivery of professional services to our members and the wider public, as required in the Constitution under Article 6 and the Kism Regional Chapter Policy. The integration of Kism services into the Huduma Center platform is a testament to our dedication to streamlining processes and bringing our expertise closer to the people we serve. We recognize the vital role that supply chain management plays in driving economic growth and ensuring effective public service delivery. By making our services readily available within these one-stop shop hubs, we are empowering individuals and organizations across the nation to access essential resources with greater ease and convenience. This initiative aligns perfectly with our strategic vision of fostering a robust and ethical supply chain professional in Kenya. We understand that accessibility is key to achieving this vision. Through Huduma Centers, we are breaking down geographical barriers and ensuring that professionals in all corners of the country can benefit from Kism's wide array of services, including membership registration, certification, and continuous professional development. Furthermore, this launch anchored deeply with the operationalization of our regional chapters, which has been is anchored deeply with the operation of our regional chapters, which has been our commitment to Kism members. As we expand our physical presence across the country, we are simultaneously enhancing our digital footprint through platforms like Huduma centers. This dual approach ensures that Kism reach is comprehensive and also impactful. We currently have 9 regional chapters as follows: Coastal Region, Central Rift Region, Lower Eastern Region, the Nyanza Region, North Rift Region, Northeastern Region, Mount Kenya Region, South Rift Region, and the Western Region. The operationalization of our regional chapters is not merely a symbolic gesture, it represents tangible commitment to decentralizing our services and empowering our members at the grassroots level. These chapters will serve as a vital hub for knowledge sharing, networking, and professional development tailored to the unique needs of their respective regions. So by synergizing the efforts of our regional chapters with accessibility provided by Huduma Center, we are creating a powerful ecosystem that will foster a vibrant and dynamic supply chain community throughout the country. We are building a network where professionals can readily access the support and resources that they need in order to excel in their careers. So today's launch is not just about expanding service points, it is also about building bridges. Bridges that connect our members to the opportunities, bridges that connect us to the communities we serve, bridges that connect Kenya to the future of efficient and effective supply chain management. So I extend my sincere gratitude to the Huduma Center Secretariat for their invaluable partnership in making this vision a reality. I also commend the Kism team, management team, for their unwavering dedication and hard work in bringing this initiative to fruition. So finally, we appreciate the support of the PS, Mr. Gadesha, for accepting to be our chief guest one more time, and for the support to the supply chain management professional. With those remarks, it is now my humble duty to welcome the PS to make his remarks. Thank you very much. Let's appreciate it. Yes, we will sign and then we'll do the invitation again.
Machakos, represented by the DCC, the chairperson of Kism, represented by Moses Omondi, council members present, the CEO, Mr. Kenneth Matiba, the CEO Huduma Kenya, Mr. Ben Kaichilumo, Center Manager, Madam Susan, staff of Huduma Kenya and the Kenya Institute of Supplies Management. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm indeed very happy to be back here in Machakos. I was remembering that I worked here as a young officer, as a district officer then. In 1993, I was the first DO in Matungulu. Now I'm told it's a sub-county. And therefore, when I come to Machakos, I remember my former station. But I only stayed for 2 weeks. I was removed. Why I was removed is a story for another day. But I'm happy to be back here. It is with great pleasure to join you today as we mark yet another milestone in enhancing service delivery for Kenyans. Today, we celebrate a partnership that truly embodies our shared commitment to efficiency, accountability, and citizen-centric in public service. The deployment of Kenya Institute of Supplies Management services in 10 Huduma centers not only reaffirms our commitment to bring services closer to our citizens, but also increases convenience for our supply chain practitioners who up today had to travel to Nairobi to access Kism services. Let me take this opportunity to congratulate Huduma Kenya and Kism on this great milestone. We urge Kism to take advantage of the partnership and deploy its services in the 58 Huduma centers. This shall eliminate the need for supply chain practitioners to traverse counties in search of the Kism services. And as we have heard, we are using the universal agents to give this service, and therefore it will be at zero cost if you deploy in the 58 counties, in the 58 centers that we have. A key enabler of this partnership is our universal agent, a Huduma Kenya staff trained to offer multiple services on behalf of a ministry, department, and agency. I visited Singapore with the head of public service, and we found that a service center like this one, they call them service centers there, is only manned by 5 officers who are able to offer all government services. And I think that is the direction that we need to take because we are getting more and more Huduma centers, but I don't think we are going to get enough staff if each one of them is to handle one desk. The universal agent is a great innovation by Huduma Kenya and is aimed at solving the issue of service deployment in our platforms. The agent shall complement the government's digital agenda by assisting the digitally disadvantaged to access online services. I want to take this opportunity to urge ministries, departments, and agencies, and even counties who have not deployed their services in the one-stop shop to take advantage of our universal agents and deploy their services across the 58 centers. Ladies and gentlemen, Huduma Kenya is rolling out sub-county and constituency Huduma centers across the country. This is in line with the bottom-up transformation agenda and the Kenya Vision 2030. In the Kenya Vision 2030, we pledge to have each constituency have a Huduma center. And we have 290 constituencies. So we still have a lot of work to do to make sure that we get this. But we are happy to say that we are partnering with the MPs, with the funds that they get through the CDF, and some of them have started constructing centers which we are going to open very soon. The days when citizens had, our goal is to make government services easily accessible to all Kenyans, ensuring convenience and allowing them to access services from comfort of their homes. The bottom-up economic transformation agenda also advocates for a fit-for-purpose public service that is more people-centered. Towards this end, we launched the customer service We launched the Customer Service Excellence Training Framework in collaboration with the Kenya School of Government. I'm the one who challenged Huduma Kenya and Kenya School of Government to come up with this. Because why do people come to the Huduma centers? There must be something good, isn't it? Why can't we replicate that goodness to the rest of the public service? So that you can smile when you are going to a Launce office. Or you can smile while you are going to a police station. And you can walk out smiling after visiting those offices. Yeah? The training framework aims to replicate the Huduma Kenya service excellence culture across the entire public service. The implementation training framework will result in a more people-centered public service that is aligned with its citizens' demand for high-quality services. I urge all ministries, counties, departments, and agencies to attend the Customer Service Excellence Training, which is now offered at the Kenya School of Government, and be certified in the Huduma Kenya Customer Service Excellence Quality Standard offered by Huduma Kenya. As I conclude, I want to urge the staff of Huduma Kenya to emphasize and to give priority to self-dedication to service. Remember, happy customer becomes our ambassador, and an unhappy customer becomes our critique. I normally tell public servants, me, I'm a public servant, and have never done anything else other than being in public service. And I was in a department that really deals with the people on a daily basis. That's what the DCC here does, on a daily basis. And my belief is that if I serve 10 customers well, they will go blessing me, isn't it? They will go blessing me. They will say, we got a good person. He has assisted us. That is a good person. And they will go telling others, you have this problem, go and see so-and-so. Those are blessings. If you don't serve them well, they go cursing you. Iyo mtu ni bure, iyo mtu hajanisaidia, iyo mtu asasijua nafanya nini hiyo. Do you want to be blessed or do you want to be cursed? You want to be blessed. So therefore, because you've decided to be in this space of public service, then make sure that you serve them well so that you can get those blessings. So far, we have done well, and hence the reason why other organizations want to partner with us. I encourage you to keep up the hard work, embrace innovation, and continue making a positive impact on the lives of citizens. I also want to say that Huduma has not been entrenched in law. And Huduma, when it started in 2013, it was started on a basis of a gazette notice that was done by the government. And because of this, we have developed a policy on one-stop shop, and we have also developed a bill that is going to support this. And we are soon processing this through cabinet so that now Huduma can be entrenched in law, and Huduma from then on will be able to employ staff on permanent basis. Because what we do, we get staff from other departments. We don't have our own staff. The few that we get them on is it short contracts, which look like internship, kind of, because even the amount of money that they are paid is not commensurate to the work that they are doing. So once we entrench this in law, then we'll be able now to employ our own staff and pay them accordingly. I extend my sincere appreciation to the Kenya Institute of Supplies Management and Huduma Kenya teams for their tireless effort in ensuring the successful rollout of this partnership. And I want to also take this opportunity to say that I have had a very long relationship with Kism since the days I was in Treasury. And I was telling the the representative of the chair and the CEO and the council members that as a government, we have deliberately decided to support professional organizations, and there are many. Yeah? Kism, ISPAC, Institute of Human Relations Management, the ones for engineers, the ones for surveyors. We are working with all of them because we believe that if professional institutions are able to rein on their members in terms of discipline, in terms of being professional, then a lot of the issues that we are having in the public service and even in the private sector, the incidences will go down. And as you know, procurement is a very critical function in any organization, either public or private. Very critical, because it is from there that we ensure that there is prudence in terms of utilization of resources. Okay? So if procurement goes wrong, the institution will suffer. Yeah? The institution will suffer, but we believe that as a professional organization, you'll be able to rein on your members. And now that you have given them a reach in these centers that you're going to operate in, then you should be able to be more closer to them. Because as a professional organization, if you're not close to your members, they will forget you. And they will ignore you. And there is nothing you can do. So you need to be as close as possible so that you can ensure that they're there. So I want to take this opportunity to also say that we are getting some resources next financial year. We'll discuss with the CEO here, Susan. We'll make sure we renovate this space to make it better so that the working environment for the staff can be better and members of the public can also get service in a very friendly environment that will encourage them even to come even more. Thank you very much, and congratulations once more to Kism and Huduma Kenya. Thank you.
Makofi kwa Kism. Makofi kwa PS. Bwana PS, I want also to mention that Kism have launched their services in one of the high-performing centers. This is a Machakos center. Last year, they emerged number 3 in terms of customer service appreciation. So we have a very powerful, a well-performing center manager, Susan, who has been here for the last 3 years, and he has steered the center well, and that's why it is performing better than others. Keep it up, Susan. At this juncture, I'll invite Susan to come and do the final rites before we leave. Karibu.
Thank you, CEO. We are going to stand up for the national anthem, and then we are going to proceed outside after the national anthem for photo session, which will be guided by the communication team. National anthem, please.
Here today to invite on board the Kenya Institute of Supplies Management to the Huduma Kenya platform. As you know, the Huduma Kenya platform falls under the Ministry of Public Service and Human Capital Development, and it is a platform where we bring all government departments for them to be able to offer services to members of the public. But we have started now partnering with other interested organizations, and that is why we have had this function today to welcome Kism to this platform, and we want to encourage others who would want to come to take this opportunity to come and partner with us so that we can be able to extend as many services to members of the public as possible. Yeah, in the Kenya Vision 2030, Huduma Kenya has been recognized as a flagship project by the government of the Republic of Kenya, and the intention is to have all constituencies have a Huduma center. And as you know, we have 290 Huduma centers. This we are rolling over a period of time, and so far we have 58 centers. We have others coming on board. The others we are going to commission next week in various constituencies. That is Kaloleni, Ganze, Malindi, Maua, and Ikolomani. Those ones are going to be, the groundbreaking is happening next week. We have others that are coming up in Sotik, Turkana, and many other places. So that is the goal of the government, so that we can make sure that Huduma centers are all over the country and people get services from government in a very easy way. We are going to entrench Huduma Kenya services in the law. We have developed a policy, and we have also developed a bill on the same, and this will be processed through the cabinet in the coming days. And once we do that, then Huduma services will be a permanent feature in the Republic of Kenya.
I think the reason for us to launch our services at Huduma Center essentially is to bring the services closer to our members. Access to service is a principle. This, of course, is a strategic intent for us. We have members all over the country, West Pokot, Lamu, Turkana, and it is not practical for them to come to our headquarters at Nairobi. So devolving the services would really then ensure that they are able to reach. Secondly, we are riding on this model of Huduma service. I think my observation is actually an efficient model. One, it will help us to cut cost. The use of the universal agent means we also cut on our staffing cost. So quite relevant for us, and I think to access all the other members in the country, we have about 25,000 members. To access them, we need a platform like this one. Otherwise, practically, it's impossible to reach all of them in that sense, and we don't want to lose our connection with our members, because that's really then the value of professionalism. So that's the reason we are here.